Happy Tuesday. Caught me on a bad angle there. Oh, so what a crazy week it's been. In 1 week, so many things have happened, and just so many great things, so many crazy things, unbelievable things that could only happen to me, pretty much. Uh, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in the Hampton Inn North by the airport. I hope everybody's having a good evening. It's 10 p.m. here in Arizona. So it's like 1 a.m. in Florida, where I just left last week. Um, what a crazy day. I woke up at 4:44, dozed back off, and then I ended up going to the hospital, calling the fire paramedics at 5:59 a.m. or yeah, 5:59 a.m. What a nutty day. What a nutty week. I go from uh, Monday last week. I didn't pay the agent realtor that I was renting from. Um, she wanted to like another $1,000 a day to stay there till the 20th, and I'd still have to pay rent. The guy that was supposed to fly me out to Hawaii, Mark, his name is Dekine Snacks. He's a gator. Went behind my back, got the house that I was living in under contract. We were supposed to JV it. Screwed me over. Never ended up going to Hawaii. Never helped me to get to here to Arizona. He sent it to another sub 2 student, and she sent it to me, and then I sent it to Keegan, my partner in Florida, Keegan Yonkin, amazing guy. Then we're like, wait, what the fuck? This is your house. How is this your house being shopped around? So I ended up being pissed at him, and I was like, you know what? I'm not staying here in Florida. There's hurricanes. I'm just gonna go to Arizona. All of a sudden, I'm at the airport Tuesday morning and I'm packing up everything from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It ended up being 2 o'clock. Brandy Farmer, a gator from the Project Forward, helped me to get to um, the airport in Tampa. Spent the night in the airport in Tampa. Had too many bags. All the flights were like $800. I had Angel Miller join Sub2 as my business partner. She helped me out with the money I needed to leave Florida. Um, then when I'm trying to get the flights, I tell my little story that if you watch my 3-minute video, go to my YouTube, watch it. Tells me if you don't know who I am Larry the Lion, and I have quite a story. Keeps on just getting crazier and better. I end up, it's crazy. End up going to Boston. I was going to meet my friend Palm Soncours there. She thought it was the next day. I'd never been to Boston. I did a little podcast there. But before I got on the plane in Tampa, I had 5 bags. The agent there, she was really empathetic to my story. I told her I was leaving, going to Arizona. Told her what happened in the last 19 months, all the great things, crazy things. And then she ended up bringing me a big old brand new suitcase, right? But it was still my bag and the other bag in my backpack. There were still 5 pounds overweight. She was like, "You got to put that 5 pounds into your backpack." I go, "That thing's completely full. I can't do it." She ended up bringing me another brand new bag, replaced my backpack, got the weight situated, got on the plane. Like I said, went to Boston. No internet on the whole plane. Got a credit for that. I think it's like, check. I never checked that JetBlue credit. Where's JetBlue? Um, think I got $100 credit for that. I have to check later. But got the Pheonix. My bags weren't in the terminal. Get a call on the phone from the supervisor at JetBlue. Hey, we've got your bags. Are you Lawrence Parsons? I'm yes. Bring my bags out. They damaged my bags. Gave me $170 credit for the bag that the other JetBlue employee gave me. So I got $270 in credit from JetBlue. After the first employee saved me a couple hundred. Then I realized I left my wallet on the plane. I'm like, it's got my birth certificate in it, social security card, license, debit cards, my Relay bank card, all my money, everything. Spent the night in the airport. Didn't know if they had it. Waited till the supervisor came in the morning, and yes, they had found it. I was like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, right? I'm still at the airport. Another sub-2 student, Ken Northcutt, reaches out to me, tells me how he's been following my journey, and I helped him in February, and he was so proud of me, and he wanted to give back. I don't even remember what I helped him about, but he ended up getting me 4 days here at the Hampton Inn, which turned into 5 today. Manny Perez offers me a place to stay with him, another sub-2 student. Supposed to go there today, but I woke up having chest pains. Thought I'm having a heart attack at 5 in the morning today, 6 in the morning. Call the fire department. They come in, do EKG, say, hey, we're going to take you to the hospital, get you checked out. I said, wait, I need my phone charger in my hat. And they're like, your hat? I'm like, yeah, grab my hat. It's got a peace sign on it. So I went back up to my room, grabbed my phone charger, grabbed my hat. It's actually in the bathroom. I put this on. Live Lucky. This is I love these hats. I got another black one with a green clover on it. But this one matches my shirt. Doing Calendly appointments the whole time, keeping all my appointments, even though the times have changed. There it is. What was it? Hey Jay, I'm on my podcast. Here, I'll just paste it to her. She's another one that I met, another Gator sub-2 student. Wait, I think she's just Gator. Kept all my Calendly appointments, even though the times had changed. They were supposed to be on East Coast times, but they changed to this time. It was like 6 o'clock, was 9 o'clock out there. Found a bunch of private money. Yesterday I met Noel, another Gator. He's got some serious private money partners. Lost the deal in Florida to the asshole. And he might have tried stealing this deal in Utah, but I talked to the seller and said, if you got anybody calling you from Hawaii, don't talk to him. And he didn't. So me and Tigger, I still got the allergies. Had an amazing call with the seller today. This is going to be my second deal. Her first deal is going to be a midterm / Airbnb, possible straight rental at times. So in a course of 1 week, hey Jalen, in the course of 1 week, we go from about to be homeless in St. Petersburg, Florida, to flying across country, going to Boston, Pheonix, losing my wallet, getting gifts from God, free bags, saving hundreds of dollars on the flights, getting credits for the flights that I need to go back to Orlando in October for the sub-2 meetup. And to locking up this deal today. We have a verbal agreement Hey Vicky, nice to see you. Everything, yeah. So I had some bronchial spasms. Um, I had, it was felt really strange. I was just like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, really, God? I'm like, no, 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 God, I'm not ready yet. Please, no, I'm not ready. I got so much to accomplish. I was really scared this morning. Um, and I didn't feel like I deserved to die like other times in my past, in those 30 years on drugs, that I felt like, hey, God, if you're going to take me, I deserve it. I'm a piece of shit. But now I've come so far in 19 months, and I'm telling the nurse that this morning in the hospital, and he's like blown away. And 8 years ago, on September 9th, is when I was in Cedar Sinai. My heart stopped 3 times. My nurse kept me alive, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that nurse. And this nurse today, I told him that. I said, I really appreciate you. And I told him about the travel nurses, that what I want to help is one of my passions. Is I want to help travel nurses, sober living, single mothers, and help the homeless. I want to create safe homes for these people, amazing homes, and build generational wealth for me. And my mission to help humanity become a multi-planetary species. Because the end game for everything is why I've named my LLC Lion in Mars Investments, is I want to go to Mars. That's why I was like, God, I still want to go to Mars. You can't take me yet. I still haven't made it to Mars. I'm going, but all in a week, the span of the week. All what a crazy week, and that's why I said discombobulated. I love that word. It's always been one of my favorite words. Discombobulated. It's it just kind of summed up this whole week. My podcast times are all off. I was doing 12:30 Eastern Standard Time every day. I've not been consistent in over a week, but I felt like I wanted to come on here. And Jaylene Harris, if you guys don't know her, you should get to know her. She's amazing too. Thanks, Ken. There's Ken Wilson. He's another Alaskan up there. Get all the Alaskan viewers. Just incredible week. I still haven't checked my Mega Millions ticket from before I left Florida last week. You always got to buy like one of those tickets before you get on a plane. So I got this big old TV here set up here in the Hampton Inn. It's my second screen. I hooked up my HDMI cord to it. So all of this has been working up to, it's the first time I've hey Alyssa, thank you. I loved watching you and your daughter play volleyball, and the visualization, that was really cool today. Where she was visualizing, and that was dope, pretty dope. I'm gonna show you what's gonna be my second property in Utah, and Tigger's first property. So let's see. I had this deal going before I left Florida. The initial offer that I made on this property, give me a second, I'm going to open it up and show you some pictures. The initial offer I made was, it's a straight subject to, or a hybrid. It's 3.88% interest on an ARM, adjustable rate mortgage. It has 6 years left on the 3.88%. Goes up by 0.5% every 6 months if it goes up. The cap is 8%. So that was a question. There's $961,000 left on the mortgage. It's a little slow internet here. Give me a second to pull it up. Interesting. They didn't tell us that. So they had actually dropped it today because huh. All right, let me do this. So let me get the pictures up here. And I'm not going to show you the address. All right, so yeah, visualization. I'm visualizing this. It's taking a second. My computer's a little slow, or it's the internet slow. So actually, raining here in Arizona right now. Let me make sure the address doesn't show. Here we go. All right, so it's 1,140,000. They dropped it 10,000. I don't know if they dropped it before we talked today or afterwards. I'm gonna have to ask Kevin tomorrow morning. But so it is currently 5 beds, 3.5 baths, 5,640 square feet. 3,640 square feet is on. Let me get the bigger one for you. Is the upstairs, and there's 2,000 square feet downstairs that's not finished. You got 2 garages. You have 2 entrances. You have one for the upstairs and one for the downstairs. Each has 2 garages. It's really high end finishes. Found out they spent $30,000 just on painting the upstairs. So it's got all brand new paint, the whole house. I forget how old it is. I think it was 2000, built in 2007. That fireplace actually heats the whole house, the gas. The utilities are really cheap. This is going to be it's an extra room. Gonna make that into a workout room. I'm gonna put a couple machines in there for the nurses. It's gonna be travel nurses using Furnish Finder. The rent rates are $1,500 to $2,250 per room. The very low end on way less cool properties is 1,000. Nice spacious kitchen. Got really nice. He's got that. You see the size of that refrigerator? That's not your average fridge. For all brand new appliances. You have a nice dining area. Oh, come on. This is an office that we're going to make into the 6th bedroom upstairs. So we're going to have 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Doesn't have a closet, but we're going to put like an armoire in there. Come on, computer. It's being slow. So we're going to have 6 rooms upstairs at 6,000. Bathrooms are okay. Remember, this is all high-end custom paint. Pictures, Kevin was telling me don't do it justice, but I've talked to other agents and these colors are really popular right now. That's the half bath. Nice pantry, brand new washers, dryers. This is the floor to ceiling windows in the master bedroom. Really nice. Got a nice big tub in there. Great view sitting in that tub out there. Walk-in closet. You have another like small office room. We're gonna make that into like a little I don't know, maybe a little computer room, maybe some books in there, stuff like that. Another bedroom here. One of the other bathrooms. You have another bedroom here. Now this is going to be a really interesting space. We might, for there's sometimes travel nurses, they like to travel together. So, oh great, awesome, Vicky. So as you can see, it's got another room connected there. We might put this for like, maybe a couple nurses that are traveling together. So we could double the rent. There's a lot of great things we can do with this place. Now this is the unfinished basement. There's 2,000 square feet that's unfinished here. And we're estimating about $60 a square foot to finish it. We're going to try and do 40, but it might be 60. So there's 2,000 square feet that's unfinished here. We're going to put 4 bedrooms down here in a living area. It's already got plumbing set up for 1.5 baths, and it has a plumbing set up for a kitchen. As you see the big screen there, we're going to put a big screen there for like a movie, like a little movie area. It's already got the ventilation ducts up there. It's ready to go. It's on a corner lot. They left behind that. It's gonna be for the kids, if because we're gonna do a part Airbnb once in a while in the wintertime with it. We're gonna put a hot tub back here and put a fire pit, one of the little gas fire pits. It's got a really great fence, a lot of privacy. And see, there's another room down there. So this is gonna be really. It's gonna be 10 bedrooms, possibly 11 bedrooms, and 6 baths. You have 2 garages. You put 2 cars in there, probably. It's just a lot of great possibilities. So we're gonna give. They got $960K on the mortgage, $50,000 to the seller. She's an agent, so no commission. $34,000 for closing costs. So the entry fee is going to be $84,000 on $1,140,000. We're going to get this under contract tomorrow. We already have a private money partner lined up. We're going to do a 33% equity rather than having to pay them out, cash them out in a year and do another thing. We're also going to do on the remaining equity that the seller has, we're going to give them 4% interest on this, 30 years amortized. So it should And there's also a supermarket like 7 minutes away, Domino's Pizza, a couple other things. There's the light rail that goes all the way downtown to Salt Lake City. In the wintertime, I'm going to come up there and put some Christmas lights all over this place. Make it look super dope for Christmas and winter. It's next to 4 ski resorts. So we're going to do some Airbnb. Just got approved for the Airbnb this week. It's going to be a super dope property. So me and Tigger are really excited about this, but they wanted to do seller financing, like where they're just going to keep making the payments on the mortgage, but we need the protection of the subject too, because our private money partner is also going to have to be in the second lien position. We can't have him holding the note and making the payments and hoping he makes the payments, because what happens if he doesn't? Like 3 months go by and all of a sudden we find out he didn't make his payments. The deed's still going to transfer to us in that scenario, but I don't think Pace would want us to do that. So we're just going to do the subject to like we originally said. So we're going to get it locked up. I'm not sure how much EMD he's going to want, but this is going to be me and Tigger first deal. My second, her first deal. Now at 10 bedrooms, at a minimum of we're saying about 1,500, could do almost 2,250 per room. It's going to take about 50,000 just for furnishings, beds and couches and stuff. But after PITI, utilities, furnish finder fees, what else was there? And seller carryback, we're looking at about 7 G's a month, cash flowing with 15 at 1,500 for the 10 bedrooms, be cash flowing $8,000 a month. We would be splitting that with the private money partner. I think we would do 50% to him, because he's going to have 33% equity, but me and Tigger will have 33% each. But we're going to give him to get him paid off on his private money sooner. He's also going to be able to take the depreciation, the tax write-offs on it. So for his money being in that second position, he'll be able to use, take those 7 deductions right off the bat, the tax deductions that you can do on this, which is going to make it an equitable partnership with him. It's going to be really amazing, and I'm probably going to have to go up there and oversee the initial phase of the construction. We're also going to ask the seller to have no seller carryback payments for the first 3 months, so we can get everything situated. It's going to be a lot of work moving and furnishing all of those rooms, getting couches, getting end tables, getting lights, getting dishes, pots and pans, getting 2 more refrigerators, setting up the bathrooms, getting everything, getting electronic door locks. A lot of the house is already set up with Google Smart stuff. It's got Google doorbells, it's got security outside. We're gonna make a paw pen place in the corner of the yard, because somebody has a dog with them. We're gonna charge an extra $200 if they have a pet. Not sure how that works. It's got to be it's got to be something quiet. Have a pet. But there's 3 hospitals within 10 minutes of it. There's 15 hospitals within 10 miles of it. There's been 12,000 requests on Furnish Finder for travel nurses just for Sandy, Utah in the last month. So yeah, 12,000 inquiries. And then, like I said, we're going to do something with Airbnb during the ski season. We might go straight Airbnb, about $400 a night for each room. So this is going to be, God willing, a cash flowing cow. So I'm going to be looking for more properties in Utah. I'm also going to be looking for properties. Me and Tigger are looking for a property here in Pheonix. Probably Tempe, Gilbert, Chandler, Mesa, Scottsdale, where it'll be her and her husband Philip and their son Hudson's winter home, and it'll be my full-time home. So that's going to be our next acquisition. On that, we just got to get some cash flow first with this. We're also building our team. These Calendly appointments are so vital. I almost canceled the appointment last night with the Noel, the who was hooking up with. I couldn't believe it. You really got to keep your Calendly points. You got to use that spend that $15, set up the reminders. I had 2 great appointments tonight, or 3. Did it 3 tonight? Shit, yeah, I did 3. Holy shit. Yeah, so you never know who you're gonna talk to, how they can help you in your journey. Thank you, Pace Morby, for doing all this, building this community. I'm gonna be interviewed by Catherine Orellana on December 3rd. I was one of 15 people she selected for interviews. Three of us came from the growth company with Jesse Stanton. Danny Harrison, Joel Shipley, and me are 3 of our interviewees, plus some other big stars in our community like Lance Riggins, Jonah Corchin, Sean Baxter, Paula Stegman. I can't remember. There's 15 people on her initial list. I'm going to be doing the Lion's Den. I'm going to be doing my own interviews, and Jesse Stanton is going to be my first guest, and he's always said that. I've been meaning to do it earlier, but I'm so happy to be here. Project Forward. We're also going to be looking for acquiring businesses with the zero down. There's so much going on in the future, and that's why this morning I was like, really, God, chest pain? Come on, I'm right here. Don't let me down now. No, he didn't. So he came through. But this is going to be an amazing property. I'm really excited about it. We're going to give them the price that they want. We're going to get the terms that we want. We're going to make this work. It's going to take a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of other things to overcome. I might have to go up to Utah for a few months to get it all set up. But this is going to be super dope. I got my credits from JetBlue to go to the Disney meetup in October. I got Manny Perez is helping me out. I'm going to go stay with him for a little bit till I can find another place, or I got to find a job. There's a couple jobs I didn't get to follow up on today because I was in the hospital. And then we have the deal maker here in Scottsdale in November. So many things happening. Who was I speaking to today? I was talking to Catherine. She doesn't know my story really, but she does now because I gave her my 3-minute video. Should I play that? Let me see. Let me go to my channel. It might not play. It might. It's actually pretty good service out here. Oh, look. We got you like that picture I put up there? That was pretty cool with the rainbow. I kind of like that shit. But oh, I met these guys at Kevin Choe's meetup Saturday. The Microflip Mafia, the Trana brothers. Those dudes are really cool. Look, there's Danny Harrison. Oh, that's cool. I gotta watch that episode. But let me see if I can find my channel right here. Go to my channel. Oh. So this is my introductory Calendly video for those people that don't know me. Ready? 17 seconds. My angel number. I'm gonna let that play for a second. Ready? Go. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Larry. He's still on Team March. He's one of the 15 left. Lion. As you can see behind me, Larry's Lion Live. That's my podcast. I started doing it December 22nd last year. And I will be doing the Lions Den soon. Lions Den because we have to do for Project Forward. Have to interview our partner and other people I'm going to be interviewing. So nice to meet you. Thanks for scheduling a Calendly appointment with me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, and so you would better prepared when we get to speak at the time we have scheduled. So the easiest way to tell you is just tell you where I came from, how I got to where I am. I found a 1-minute Facebook ad from Pace Morby the day before the Super Bowl last year, and it changed my life. And I'm going to include a link to it that you can watch after watching this. That Facebook ad saved my life, changed my life. I had been messed up on drugs for decades. Day before the Super Bowl, I was ready to end it at the end of the Super Bowl, end my life. God gifted me with that Facebook ad from Pace Morby. At the end of the Super Bowl, I said, God, I'm done. This man is Willy Wonka. This is my last shot at the golden ticket. I need all new friends, all new family. And God gave me Subto, the community that Pace Morby built. That. You see that? I joined Gator May 1st last year. And I went through a lot of challenging time. I joined Subto November 7th of last year. And it's been the best decision ever to become part of this community. I go from the streets of Las Vegas, the days before the Super Bowl, talking to drug dealers and hookers and bad people, to getting invited to community camp and being friends with people like Pace Morby, Abraham Gray, Donna Gray, Dina Jetty, having billionaires like Carl Allen come with me, give me hugs, telling me they're proud of me. Getting invited to masterminds. I am a visionary, connector, gator, and direct-to-agent. I look forward to seeing what you have and what you need, and sharing what I'm going to need when I have. So it's look forward to our Calendly appointment. I'll tell you more of the detail about what happened to me and how I got here, and you can watch that 1-minute Facebook ad that changed my life. So this is my 3-minute video for Project Forward. This is why we're doing this. So that's my story. Yeah, big old screen here. So what a crazy week it's been. I'm so excited to have Tigger as my partner. We've been friends since last November 7th when I joined Subto. I met her the second time I met Pace in Springfield. And she's just, I scared the death out of her today. I texted her, I said, think I'm having a heart attack, Tigger. And she was just, oh no, no, no. Ended up I didn't have one. So thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Still getting used to the being here on Arizona time at 11 o'clock, almost here. I just wanted to come on here and thank all the people that reached out to me today, concerned about my health. Thank you so much. It means so very much to me. Even if you didn't reach out to me personally, I watched your reactions to my Instagram and Facebook stories when you put hearts, likes, and the little caring emoji. I want to thank each one of you guys. There's hundreds of people that watched my stories, and thank you for encouraging me and supporting me and caring about me. It means a lot to me. This community means everything to me, and that's why I went in the first video and I told the fireman. They said, "Hey, what can we get for you before you take you to the hospital?" I said, "I just want my charger and my hat." And they're like, "Your hat?" I was like, "Yeah, the hat. It's got a piece of it on it. It's a black hat." And they're like, "A hat?" I'm like, "Yep, that's it." They're like, "You don't need anything else?" I'm like, "Nope, I want my hat and my phone charger." And that's what they brought me. Took me to the hospital. Thank you to the Pheonix Fire and Rescue this morning, being there, getting give me some nitroglycerin and some baby aspirin, doing the EKG, and get me to the hospital. I was really grateful. They got there really fast too. It was like, then it seemed like they just showed up. Like it's like they're actually waiting outside or something. It was really weird. I was like, how did they get here so fast? I mean, it was like fast. But that was really great effort by them. Very grateful for that. And I'm very grateful that for the doctors and staff at Valley Wise. I guess it's a county hospital. It's kind of rough in here, but they were really cool. My nurse, I forgot his name, but he was good. Took good care of me, and back here and able to be on here. And like I said, with my life, I'm not going to sugarcoat things ever. I'm always going to be honest, show you the bad, the good, the ugly. Because that is part of the journey. It is part of the story. It is part of who I am. And a lot of people on social media, they only show you the good stuff. They show you the pictures with the filters and the amazing times, but they don't share all of their stuff. So they give you an incomprehensive view. They're like, which is okay too, because people don't, maybe that's all they want to share, and that's the power of social media. You can do what you want with it. I choose to share everything because I actually do it for myself. And in the beginning of doing it last year, it was just for me. I was like, the videos I made and content, those were all memories that if one day, say 50 years from now, and I'm on Mars, because that's where I plan to be, maybe I'll have time to sit back and watch all those videos and stuff I've made. Speaking of videos and stuff, 23,000. Let's see what the total is now. Oh, sleep timer went off. I was wondering why I haven't heard no dings or anything. So excited the iPhone 15's here because I have 12,399 photos, 11,138 videos, which is 23,537 pictures and videos on this iPhone since March 31st of last year. It is completely full. So I'm so grateful that 15 has come out, ready to exchange that, get a brand new phone with a terabyte of storage instead of 256 gigabytes, which is completely gone. I need that help. I need that terabyte because I'm not deleting any of these. Because each one, believe it or not, I can look through there. Each one is a memory. I know where I was because I have a semi-photographic memory. I can't remember every single detail, but I do visually remember every bit of things. When I see them, or I'm in a place that I've been before, I'll have visual flashbacks of who I was with, what I was doing. It's part of the reason I can't live in certain cities in the United States, because bad memories. Pull up at a stop sign or a stoplight. I can remember hitting a crack pipe there, or smoking dope with that person, or doing something illegal and doing stupid shit that I don't need to bring back into my brain. I've gotten better about not reliving all the moments. Like Sonara used to tell me when I lived with her in Bradenton, she got to quit reliving all those moments. I miss her. She was really good. Fuck that up. But I hope she's doing well. But you know, I didn't get to go. I'm gonna get to go to Disney in October, but I really wanted to go do some more theme parks while I was there. But I can always go back and do those things, ride the roller coasters and all that stuff. Maybe I'll stay for 2 days, go to Universal one day, and go to Disney one day for the meetup. But I got my flights taken care of already with JetBlue. Speaking of, I should probably make those reservations right now before they go up any more. Get a really cheap flight and round trip with courtesy of JetBlue and the credits I got from the last week. See, everything works out for a reason, you know. I didn't know how I was gonna get back to Disney when I was leaving Florida. I'm like, man, I'm going to Arizona. How am I gonna be able to get back to Disney? How am I gonna get a flight? God did it for me, like He does with everything. It's all because of this guy here. Listen to him. This guy, Pace Morby. So grateful for him. Thank you, Pace, for this community. Thank you for all you do for us, all the value you give us. Can't wait for family night this week, Friday at 5 o'clock Arizona time. The only time that matters. Now I'm in sync that I'm here. Really excited to be here. Excited not to be in the hospital right now. That was scary this morning. So, but yeah, probably should go to sleep here pretty soon. I'm a little excited about this deal in Utah. It's not under contract yet. It's not done. It's not closed. But like Joel Osteen says, I believe and declare that I'm the owner of a $1,150,000 property in Utah, and it's really going to be gratifying, super gratifying to get this. It's going to take a lot of risk tolerance, because there's a lot of risk and a lot of work that's going to take to pull this thing off, but everybody else can do it. I got people in the community that can help us do it. I'm going to reach out to Jeremy Davis, see about getting some great contractors to work with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go to Utah for a little while. I know, I'm not pretty sure, I'm 100% sure I'm going to go to Utah, because I'm going to have to get the place furnished, and I'm going to have to oversee that. It's a part of the job. This is what I signed up for. You know, but I'm cheap. I don't know. I'll own the house. I won't have to worry about rent. Going up there and living for a couple months, getting it set up, overseeing the contractors. You know, taking care of all the little details, making sure everything's perfect for those travel nurses and those people that are going to be coming for snow season for Airbnb. We're going to have that thing done just in time to get it rented out for Airbnb. He was saying, Kevin, the owner, was saying that his brother does Airbnb properties in Utah, and his brother was begging him not to sell the house because he wanted to do it, but he doesn't want to deal with it because he doesn't want to be hands-on. He doesn't want to have to go mow the lawn. He doesn't want to have to go there and every time there's a snowstorm go snow blow the driveway and stuff. I might end up having to stay in Utah, but definitely gonna get me and Tigger can get a home here in Pheonix. You know, maybe I'll just bounce back and forth. But I love being out west. I love the mountains. I love the sunsets, sunrises out here. They're freaking amazing. Florida had some amazing sunsets, you know, but I love the beach. I love going to swim and going out there, but it was just, it's not where I was meant to be. And my ex from high school was there, and I never got to see her. She probably have a daughter with her, but the one that is, she doesn't want anything to do with me because I was so messed up for all those years, and I wasn't there for her. That was part of the reason that I don't want to be there either. Memories. Um, I have no memories of being in Phoenix. I have no memories of doing anything here in Arizona except driving through it a couple times, stopping at the Grand Canyon finally when I left Las Vegas last year. That's the extent. So it's all brand new memories here. It's all creating new things. Unfortunately, one of the new memories is going to the hospital today. I can't go a year without being out in the hospital. I was in the hospital in Tampa when I got there. I forgot about that. The doctors today they were like, really? You got 9 DVT blood clots? You've had, like, how are you still alive? I was like, I don't know. God likes me for some reason. He keeps me around. So I'm grateful. Thanks, God. Thanks, Jesus. You're my guy. I gotta learn to look more at the camera instead of looking at myself here. I'm learning. I'm getting better. Just still got to do some interviews for Project Forward. Got to interview my battle buddy Kieran Bemula, who is still in India right now. Um, got to get him a deal. Got to get him out of his comfort zone. Um, I want to say he's probably got some private money going too. It's just him and his wife and a dog. I don't think I've seen them spending money on kids. He's got a really great job at Black Knight. Both him and his brother are coders. Found another integrator today on one of my Calendly calls. Works with High Level, which is what UR is. He's going to help us get that set up. He's also has worked in the entertainment field in Los Angeles. He's going to hook me up with some video productions, get my value up, get a lot of things. But one of the things I'm going to do is part of the private money loan is I'm going to make sure one of the things that I get out of this is a brand new MacBook Pro. So I can think it was going to be my new iPhone 15. So we're gonna have a lot better continuity and better podcasts where it don't just. I love my HP, but it's old. This thing's 2018, pre-pandemic. Rent-A-Center, good old Rent-A-Center. Got all the malware in it and stuff from Rent-A-Center spams. I found this today. Look at this thing. Pretty cool vase. We just left it sitting out there. Nice vase. Anybody want a vase? I like it. It's kind of like a rocket. Gotta find some flowers to put in it. Did you hear that? It was rocking by itself. I was like, let's see if I can do it again. Oh, it didn't work. um, anyways, it is 10:55. I just wanted to come on here for a little minute and be grateful, be happy, share more of my life, share some of the visions that I'm having a lot of visions now. More future's becoming a little clearer, more direction. I'm grateful. I still have a lot of people I gotta pay back and pay it forward to that helped me to get here too. So many people from this community, subto community, helped me. And I have everybody's name written down. Whether you think I do or don't, I do. I know who all of you are, and I'm grateful. Thank you all for helping to get here. But I want to thank Pace Morby the most, along with Bina, along with Abraham, um, and everybody else in the community, Carl, Allen, people like Alyssa, Ken Wilson, just Alicia Tompkins. I mean, I could just go for hours telling people, everybody, Elizabeth Bassanquan, Tigger, Homeless Encores, just tons of people, Valentina Gravina, Minerva, Alex Pasal, Mikey Carcamo, to a lesser degree, Carlos Ruiz and Josh Keating. Ended badly. We've had some bad relationships. Went south, stuff like that too, and that happens. Didn't want them to, but it did. But I'm happy and proud to be here. I'm proud to have changed my life 19 months ago in an hour and 3 minutes. It'd be 19 months since I walked away from everyone and everything to put my trust in God and join this community. I had no idea when I asked for all new friends and family, I had no idea who He was giving me. But I mean, look how amazing this has turned out. I mean, mind blowing. Like you said, like I said in that video, I went from the streets of Las Vegas talking to hookers, drug dealers, and addicts. Those were my friends. Those were the people I was closest to having friends like Pace Morby, Bina Jetty, Abraham Gray, Carl Allen, all these amazing sub-2 students, my partner Tigger, Elizabeth. I mean, just, I have like Catherine Orlana. She's a college student. She's one of Vina Jenny's mentees, my roommate at community camp with Elizabeth, Isa Fidelio. These young, amazing kids that are, Pedro, Meg Frias' kids. I mean, just, and they're wanting to hear my story and tell my story, asking me to be on their podcast. I mean, just like it's just mind blowing where I've come from and all these people that have helped me. I'm just so grateful. Grateful. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Let all that I am praise the Lord. I never forget the good things He does for me. Speaking of which, I probably should have read my Bible app this morning. Maybe I wouldn't have had the chest pains. I bet you if I open this up today, we love Him because He loved us first. 1 John 4:19. Devote the next few minutes to being still with God. When you're ready to take a couple of deep breaths, prepare to enter into God's. I use this Bible app every day. The Lord is good to all, and His compassion is over all of His works. It says, think back on the last few months. Where have you seen God's goodness? Are you kidding me? In the past few months, oh my God, He's come through so many ways. Just in the last 19 months. I mean, thinking back, how many times when I should never even worry. I don't even know why I worry anymore. I shouldn't even worry this morning. I should have said, but I did. I was like, really, God, come on, chest pain. No, I'm not ready yet. I said, no, I got so much more to do, God. I'm saying that. I was saying that literally before I called. I had the front desk call 911. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. No, God, no, that's not. Don't take me out yet. I was literally saying that this morning. But why did I worry? Because He always saves me. I should have known it was something stupid. Just the Uber accident, having the money to get out of Vegas, and Tommy Thornburg gifting me my PCS. I still have the bus accident that the lawyer just made a $1.5 million settlement offer that I'm going to be getting. And it's not going to be 1.5 million. It's not even going to be 20% of that. But it's still a lot of money that God just threw at me. I had some back and neck pain, but gifting me all the people, all these things happening, going to these. I mean, Abraham helped me and be my friend. Bina picking me to go to community camp, spending time with the greatest mentor ever. I mean, it says reflect back what God has done good for me in the past few months. There's more things than I can even remember. It take me hours to think about it and thank every single person that's helped me. I mean, I could do it. Let me see what I got here. Oh, not here. Still got some allergies though, guy. We gotta work on that. So like Brandon Duran, Curtis Eaton, AC, Alicia Tompkins, Victoria Hernandez, Elizabeth Conley, Julie Burkhart, Deb Stevenson, Lynn Bell, Damian McCloskey, Alexis Jimenez, Marta Miner, Eunice Williams, Anne Marie Prince, Cora Lysick, Brant Hetland, Letitia Ramirez, Patrick Flynn, Vivian Parker, Mina Solomon. And that's just a few of the people. I got to go into Venmo and WhatsApp, Cash App. There's so many other people that have helped me. Karen Minerva, Terry Huckle, my partner. It's Tigger, Elizabeth, Rachel Weaver, Sarah Ogden, Joseph Eager, Alyssa Metcalf, Alyssa Whitney, Katie Weddingfield, Sherry Fitzgerald, um, Sonari Lim, Kai Kui, Karina Dewis, Caitlin Polini, Gregory Ray, Julie Daniel. Oh, all right, that's that. Lastacia, Toya. All these people have helped me get to be where I'm at, and I still promise that I'm going to pay it forward or pay it back as you either ask me to, or some said don't do anything. You don't have to just consider it as a gift. Like Ken, I mean Ron Northcutt here getting me here. Manny Perez helping me out. I'm grateful. I couldn't do any of what I've done and be where I am without this community, without all the people that helped me get here. And I'm gonna want to as I grow and grow bigger, better, stronger, more courageous, having the heart of a lion. I have so many people that I want to help and be able to help. There's just I have endless work in front of me. Like Pace is saying with that favorite poem by George Bernard Shaw, which is, let me see if I have it here. This is the true joy in life, being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one, being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community, and as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it what I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. For the harder for okay, I said it. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of a splendid torch which I have got hold of for a moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to the future generations. George Bernard Shaw. That's Pace's favorite quote, and it's fastly becoming one of my favorites. I used to have one, just carpe diem, seize the day, take action, seize the day. I keep on telling Joel Shipley, if you're watching, Joel, take action, dude. All you got to do is take some action. Jump right in. It's like when you're going swimming. You know the water's cold, but You're afraid to jump in, but once you jump in, everything's okay. It works out. It's a little chilly for the first moment, but come on, you just gotta jump in and do it. Take some action. Be intentional. A lot of great things will happen if you do. Anyways, I just want to come on here and maybe we're gonna do it. It's still pretty late. I don't think anybody's watching me on the East Coast. I don't even know who watches me, to be honest, unless you guys put a like or heart on there or you make comments here. Don't know who's watching at any time. I don't ever go back and watch everything. I do look at my Instagram and Facebook stories, see who people have viewed them. I do enjoy that. I do like the attention. It means a lot to me though that people are watching. And then even if your haters are still your fans because they're still your fans because they're still watching you. So I encourage everybody to take action. Build a YouTube channel. Share your life. Share your whole life. Don't just share the good stuff. Share the bad stuff. That's when people really get to know you. They know what you've been through. You just share the good things. I've done that the whole time. The past 19 months, just shared the good views, but I don't think I'd be as authentic, or people would. There's a lot of people that constantly tell me they really appreciate my integrity, being vulnerable, and sharing the bad, the good, and the ugly. That's why some people follow me. Some people, um, like to see that stuff. Um, I guess my life could be like some type of a reality show. I don't know if I'm that popular, but yeah. Oh, let's see. Where am I at today? I sent out. I didn't know you could do that on Facebook. I don't have it anymore. We're at 8,354 followers. Pretty crazy. June 1st of last year, 0 followers. 0 followers as of June 1st last year. Now I have 8,354. And we're at 4,780 friends. And if you look on your phone, it only works on Facebook. But you pull up your friends on here. You can't do it on your computer. But these are the people that have last viewed your profile or interacted with you. It constantly changes. I thought I was doing things, but I notice who's always here at the top when I look through here on this list. I always see the same people that constantly are viewing, constantly interacting with me. It's pretty amazing. There's some really high level people that are following my journey. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing to think that these people like hearing about me, watching my life. Never could have imagined this at any time in my life in the past, that I would be encouraging people, inspiring people, uh, entertaining people, helping them get through their day by viewing my stuff, whatever. I mean, it's mind blowing. Pace Morby. Man, saved my life. But look, I'm getting better. I haven't cried once today. No tears today. How many times in the first few months or many months of doing this YouTube and podcast, how many times I would sit here and get emotional. I had tears running down my face. I'd be like, just have a lot to smile about. I have come very far. I have come a long way. Like Jesse Stanton tells me all the time. He's like, stop it with the imposter syndrome. Don't look where you're at, but look how far you've come. And then you can look where you're at. My bad days today are far better than the worst days I had in the past. Even though I was in the hospital and had chest pains and stuff, it wasn't the result of going on a drug binge or sitting in my car for 5 days smoking crack and getting a blood clot. All those times I was in the hospital. I mean, it's been so many times I was on the edge of death. And, 8 years ago on September 9th, oh, look, it's 11/11, angel numbers. 1 hour, it's going to say 1 hour and 11 minutes. It's going to be crazy. 1111111. Oh, crazy. Um, 8 years ago, I died 3 times in Los Angeles. They had to revive me, get this pacemaker in me. And they had to Frankenstein, a Boston Scientific, and a St. Jude, 2 different companies, 2 different materials. One's metal, one's not. Keep me alive, keep me so I could show up here on your YouTube or your Facebook or your LinkedIn or your Twitter or wherever you're watching me at. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this. This is, like I say it all the time, this is my accountability also. By sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly, whether it's in the hospital or hanging out with bearded Brandon at community camp, what a crazy journey. And I don't feel like I deserve any of this stuff, but I do. Like Jesse tells me, I do all the time. I do deserve this, every bit of it, because I've worked my ass off to get here. And I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'll still make a lot of mistakes in the future. But that's how we learn. That's how we grow. It's the only way you can learn is by failing forward and failing faster. Because once you fail, you learn what not to do again. So, like Pace says, go out there and look for ways to fail. All right, so we got 0 viewers. So it's 11:13. Thanks for watching. I'm grateful. I'm tired. I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and lock this house up, get it under contract tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. Let's have a great night. Peace.